be your king, you be my queen. Let's ride to the end, thick and thin. Girl, you are my Wonder Woman, the one that I'm living for. Girl, you know that I love you. Oh yeah, girl, you my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side. Girl, you my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side.
In the end, I'm your TP. I'm the beach, you're the bikini, the remote control, you're the TV, DVD player, I'm the CD. I can see it's closer than 3D. Girl, your love is sweeter than kiwi. I can be your Adam, you can be Eve. I'm gonna bite that apple, believe me. I've been searching hard for your love, like a miner digging for gold. And if haters were the ocean, we would stay afloat with the boats. And if you were 4 tires, I would let you ride on my road. If I were your stripper pole, would you work me until I'm rusty and old?
Oh yeah, right. You my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side. You my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side.
Angel face with angel eyes, you must be heaven sent. Our hearts had a collision and it, mind you left the dent. This love is meant to happen, girl, it's not an accident. So if you give me your heart, I promise I will represent. You're my pieces, I'm your puzzle. You're my rain, I'm your puddles. You're my teddy bear like Snuggles. If it's team us, let's huddle. We can be strength in life struggles. You're my red nose with no muzzle. I can be the product, you can be the dollars. Girl, let's orchestrate this hustle.
Oh yeah, right. Girl, you my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side. You my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side.
Flying directions, you would be the destination. If I were an employer, would you choose my occupation? I must be a shovel, cause I'm digging you penetration. Girl, your love's got a hold on me like procrastination. If I were your telescope, you'd be my shining star. Beautiful, it's a crime, I'm arresting you like the law. My love is your parking garage, girl, come and park your heart. If I'ma slide on the playground, would you slide down my sliding board?
Oh yeah, girl, you my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side. You my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side.
Communication becomes convenient, enjoyable, and cheaper when you have the best application in your hand. D-Pro Global Social Media app gives you access to free global communication and networking. With the D-Pro Global Social Media app, you can do live video chat, live audio calling, live text messaging, live group video and audio conferencing. Not only that, you also do fast sharing, creating and posting to your story, post engagement with emojis, and more. The D-Pro Global Social Media app does in-app purchases, in-app searching, storytelling. The app also allows you to create video, audio, text, and internet link posting. Get the best app today with 100% data security and end-to-end encryption. Add customization and privacy settings to the D-Pro Global Social Media app and enjoy 24/7 endless communication. Download the D-Pro Global Social Media app on Google Play Store and Apple Store and enjoy endless communication. Visit our website on www.dpro-idb.com or email us at info@dpro-idb.com. D-Pro Global Social Media app, making communication easier. Do you care to know why thousands of people have switched from using oil-borne paint to using Une Zize quality paint? Zize quality paint is a high-quality American non-hazard latex paint that doesn't fade or peel off your walls when applied. Zize quality paint comes in variety of colors that you can choose from. We even customize our customers' paint based on their request just to satisfy their desire. Stop by at any of our 3 branches at Police Academy Junction opposite NP Fueling Station, Baptist Seminary opposite Highway Gas Station, and St. Paul Bridge opposite Marco Plaza. Zize quality paint can be used for both interior and exterior painting works. Customers living overseas can pay through Zelle on 217-720-8858. You can contact us via cell numbers 0777-366-142 or 0770-496-273 or +121-772-08858. Think Zize, think quality.
Spicing up, what's next?
Made with ginger, coconut water, natural juice flavor, vitamins and minerals is Muncie Power Drink. Muncie Power Drink helps reduce high blood pressure, get rid of toxins, help improve children and adult memory. It also helps the body fight effects of excess sugar. Muncie Power Drink has no added sugar, no artificial flavors, and all natural ingredients. It is a healthy drink for just everybody. It has 4 natural juice flavors: pineapple, mango, strawberry, and turmeric. For wholesale or retail purchase, visit major supermarkets across Monrovia and its environs. If you are outside Monrovia, you can do your purchase at Kakata Supermarket and Ataro Business Center in Ganta. You can also visit our store on the O Road, right next to the American School. For more information, call us on 0770-307-572 or 0776-580-730. Muncie Power Drink, not just your regular energy drink.
And I want to carry
Allen Bernard International, or ABR, is a management consulting firm with a team of consultants and associates who focus on growing and transforming home healthcare agencies, nonprofits, and small businesses in other industries as well as individuals. Our services include ABR Business Support Services, ABR Accounting and Tax Services, and ABR Anti-Money Laundering Compliance Services. At ABR, we bring to each assignment dedication and commitment, experience and skills, performance-based process, integrated solution teams, and client relations. For more inquiries on our services, call phone number 469-378-3955. That's Allen Bernard International, or ABR, transforming business through ideas.
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as $500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on the UN Drive at Sayotown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231-775-987-758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Program today is the 23rd day of February 2023. The time in Monrovia is 10:31 a.m. The time in Delaware is 5:31 a.m. And it's good to be here. I don't know what has happened to my voice. I don't know, but I don't know what I need to take to clear it, but you know, my voice is a little cracky and yeah. All right. So what's up, Bugger?
Yeah, I'm pretty well. Good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners. It's good to be here with you this morning.
Yeah, it's good to be here. It's good to be here with you as well. Good morning to all of our people. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you find yourself. We're glad to be here. It's a beautiful day. We've got tons of things on our plate this morning. We're told that the House of Representatives has passed the budget. Liberia is a joke. We are a joke. They were supposed to be having a joint budget hearing.
Mm-hmm.
The Senate and the House were supposed to be having a joint hearing. Now, the House has proceeded to ratify the budget. When the supposed joint hearing has not been concluded. So, what happened? What happened?
Yeah, probably Senator Darius Dillon can call in this morning to let us know how far they went with that, because I saw him very angry yesterday in a house there. I don't know what, I never really followed that passed through when he was speaking. So don't know how it ended that the House have to pass it like that, and it dropped by 13 million. Last year were 800, and this year we are
No.
dropping.
I'm told it was increased, but I'm told the budget was actually increased by 16.
Okay, but somebody reporting, a media outlet reporting that there was a drop in the budget.
No, I saw something on front page, but I can't verify. I don't know exactly what was passed, but I saw something in front page that it was increased by a little over $16 million. But that's not even the point.
And OKFM is reporting that it dropped by 13 million.
Okay, fine. So we will verify for ourselves. But here is the thing. The issue is that the Senate and the House of Representatives were supposed to be having a joint budget hearing, and that joint budget hearing has the Senate says they don't know what happened. I mean, we're supposed to be having a joint hearing. We're supposed to be working together on this thing, the Senate and the House, but the House has proceeded to say that they've ratified the budget. I mean, if they're doing it jointly, they are also supposed to jointly ratify it together, I think so, or they're supposed to jointly conclude the process. But the Senate has not as yet voted to pass the budget, but the House has done that. And did you see the video of the rockets that erupted yesterday in the chambers of the House? Did you see that video?
Nope.
I watched it. We can't even play it. My man Yeke and some other representative got into it, and it was not easy. Man, Yeke tell that guy, oh my God, the things that Yeke said are just horrendous. We can't even play that video yet. Look, Yeke cost the guy. And perhaps Yeke didn't feel that the cost words he was using were having any effect on the guy. So Yeke went and came back to the guy. And you know what Yeke said to the guy? Yeke said, the man be die. Yeke didn't say it once. Yeke said it several times. You be die. You be die. Look, that was the funniest part. How does Yega know that they got B that? Now, if I say B, you don't know why I'm a B. Well, I'm sorry, but B. Everybody know B. You know your B. Yega say the man B that. How did Yega know that the man B that? I mean, I want from my baby Yega. Oh my God. Yega is a savage. Look, I watched that video several times and I could not stop laughing. What? Yega Kosega, Yega and the speaker. So Yega will left and Yega came back. And then the guy was still talking. Yega said, you're bitter. You're bitter. Look, that was a new one for me. It was a new one. But anyway, anyway, folks, so the budget, the House said they passed the budget. And the Senate said they don't know how. Look, Baga, you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to Senator Dillon this morning, but I don't know.
Yeah. Get to Senator Dillon, let's hear from him. But also, I want to say this to you. Also, I want to say this to you. Why are you trying to get Senator Dillon? Yeah. I want to say this to our audience. Yesterday, I told you, I messaged Stanton yesterday morning while we were on the show. And I challenged Stanton to come out to speak to the public on this issue. I wouldn't say allegations, the claims that have been made by his former co-panelists, the claims that are made on our show and on the other shows that they had appeared on, the claims, namely that the honorarium was discontinued sometime back a year ago. The second claim is that he fired Tumali and Peabody. So I asked Stanton, Baka, are we on radio? Are we on the radio?
Nope, the radio is down for now.
Okay, fine. So I asked Stanton, I said to him, Stanton, so he called me. He saw my message and he called. And so he called me and I said, look, what's going on? You guys need to fix this thing. And so we talked for several minutes. So I told Stanton that he should respond to the claims. I told Stanton to respond. I told him that you need to respond to of course he heard the show, that you need to respond to these claims that that the guys made. It is only fair you tell the public that. And you don't have to come on our show to do that. You can go on your own platform. So Stanton said that we should plan something for next week for him to come on the Costa Show so we can talk about this. Now, this is going to be absolutely nothing to do with his ongoing legal matter, nothing to do with that. It would be exclusively to do with the situation regarding him and his former co-panelists. So Stanton Weatherspoon might appear on the Costa Show for the first time next week. And I told you I was going to push him, and I pushed him, and he called, and we talked, and I told him he needs to address this issue because the public needs to know. And he said, you can tell your audience that we will work something out for me to come on the show next week. So I don't want to say to all of you who are saying that Stanton would not respond to me, Stanton would not call. Stanton did call. He did not only respond, he called, and he said he's prepared to come on the Costa Show next week to respond to the claims that the guys made, because it's important that you, the members of the public, need to hear from him. So I'm not going to say what exactly he said to me that really happened, according to him, his side of the story. I'm going to wait until he comes on himself to say it himself. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, Walker?
Yeah, that's good. And that's just what we wanted. For me, that's what I wanted. He come up and speak to this particular issue, because the story is being one-sided. And if we not get anything from him, for people to believe what the guys are saying, it will not be easy, Costa. So if he come up and say his side of the story, then the public can now become the judge who's saying the truth here within the entire situation?
Yeah. What do you say to the people who said Stanton should not say a word? That Stanton should not say anything at all? No. And I want to hear what they have to say. Those of you who are saying Stanton should not respond, Stanton should not say anything at all, I want to hear what you said, because you are not interested in the facts. You do not want to hear the truth. All you want to do is your feelings. You go with your feelings. And I will say this, and say whatever you want to say about me. Say I'm cocky, I'm arrogant, but I pride myself on being an educated and a sophisticated person. An educated and a sophisticated person always wants to get all the facts and then make their own determination. That is how I am. And I thank God for the book that I know, the small book I know, because when you know book, you become open-minded and you want to hear all sides of the story. So Stanton Weatherspoon, we've challenged him. He's going to come on the show and he's going to tell us next week what really happened. You have to know. You shouldn't say, I want to hear the other side. All I know, I believe what I hear. What kind of human being are you? You already hear one side, you say that, hey, and the other side, whatever they want to talk, that their business. All I know, they made a bad man. They made a bad man. They think they bad. You don't be like that. That's not how a civilized, sophisticated person behaves. You have to hear all sides of the story. All sides. Your side, my side, and the real side. But hear all sides. So Stanton comes on next week, and he will tell you what really happened between him and the guys. What he told me, I'm not going to say it yet. I'm not going to say it. I will wait for him to come on and say it himself. Yeah, but we spoke yesterday at length, So I just wanted to point that out. And that's what we do.
Okay, that's good.
And you know, one thing you all need to understand, I've been doing this for 11 years now. I am so confident about what I do. It doesn't mean I don't make mistakes. But when I believe that what I'm doing is the right thing, no matter what you say, I will not listen to you. When I believe that what I'm saying is the truth, is the right thing. For example, asking to hear the other side of the story is always the right thing to do. When you tell me not to do it, I will never, ever listen to you. For you to tell me that we should not listen to the other side of the story, I will never listen to you. I will never, ever. So you can do whatever you want to say, you can say it. Nobody can tell you that it is ever wrong. It is never, ever wrong to want to hear both sides of the story. It is never wrong. It is always right to hear both sides. You got children. One of your children comes up to you and say, Papa, John beat me. John being their brother their brother. And then you don't call John to ask John, what you did to your sister or to your brother. You just grab John. You just grab John and start flocking John. You don't even investigate what John did. You don't investigate. That is what you should always do. Part of what we do here is that we're trying to educate you. We're trying to inform you. Always listen to us. You should listen to us. Where we make sense, you can agree with us. Where we don't make sense, it's okay. But 100% it makes sense to say we want to hear from Stanton. These guys have said all these things, we want to hear from Stanton. Some of you was, at least Stanton, don't. Because I'm sorry to say, you have a tunnel vision. You only think one way, one-dimensional thinking. All you think, everything you think is what happened. You don't want to hear the other side. So I'm sorry, but that's not who I am. That's not who I am. So that's just that. But we are one family now. So, but we gotta be able to tell one another the truth. One thing I love about you all, you tell us the truth. When Costa wrong, you can never back me, and I like that. When I'm wrong, don't back me. But when you know somebody is lying on me, of course, you should back me. But you should never, ever, ever, ever defend me when I am wrong. Tell me the truth. Look at me and tell me the truth and say, Costa, this one you did, you're wrong. And you know what I like about my people? They will tell me in the public, and I like that. And I like that. And we move. No hard feelings. We move. That is how it should be. That is the kind of culture that we want, where our people can tell us the truth. where we are guided by our principle and we're guided by our conscience. But let me tell you something. Sometimes it is unpopular when you want to learn the truth. It's unpopular. It will be unpopular with your own supporters. They don't want to hear it. But anyway, enough said. So we're on the same page. We're on the same page. The first thing I told Stanton at the center, we're all friends. I want you and these guys to fix this thing. I told him that. He said, "Remember, nothing happened." I said, "No, Stanton, don't bring that talk to me. Don't tell me nothing happened." I told him that. The first thing I told Stanton, I want you and these guys to fix this thing. We are all friends. You'll resolve this issue. He said, "Oh, man, there is no issue. The man can come on the show anytime." I said, "No, Stanton, there is an issue. There is an issue." I was very clear with him. And he wanted to laugh about it. He got out of rascal way and want to laugh and act like there's no issue. And I know him. I said, "My man, don't use that with me because I know you." So exactly. And I reached out to Tourmaline and reached out to Ben. Only that the people I have not spoken with. And I told them I spoke with Stanton and I told him this. And I told him that in the interest of transparency, I did that. Yeah. No, but no. I'm not talking about what he told me in his defense. I'm talking about what I told him. What I told him. I told him I want him to fix it. But that's just it. Now, I see some of you saying $500. I told you I was going to donate $500 to an orphanage once we can get Stanton to talk. So Stanton said he will come on next week. By the time Stanton comes on and talks, we will donate the $500. Hey man, my people, y'all should know me by now. Yeah, you also know we're not donating plenty of money by $500. $500 will not spoil me. We'll donate the $500 to a very deserving orphanage or to 2 orphanages. $500 divided by 2, that's $250 each. Each orphanage can get $250. That can buy them some rice, some oil, and some stuff. Right, Wagai?
Yeah.
Mm. Mm-hmm. You man, you're the ones that will give me the $500 to donate the $500. You're the one who donate that money there. You're the see people. Then I tell you, I say y'all donate the money, y'all will donate the money. That thing I love, boy. Y'all. We fall down together. They say teeth and tongue and fight, but they are stay together. y'all people then we will die together. But yeah, so now let's move on to other things here, Bucket. We got some. You want to say something there, Bucket, before we move on?
So the issue about the budget, as we go about the show, Representative Yega Koluba will later on call him because he said he wanted to say something. So as soon as he call him, I will let you know so we can have him.
Oh yeah, we want y'all again.
So Senator Delonto will stay awaiting him because I saw him popping up on the show. So what I was just calling you, Senator, to talk about the issue about the budget and what you said yesterday in the Senate. So that was just what I'm calling you. So if you want to be a part of it, you can call me back, Senator. So those are the 2 people that we are expecting call from. So as soon as I get any of them, I'll let you know.
Thank you, Bugger. Thank you so much. But something else, folks. Something else. Mo Ali was the talk of the town a little over a year ago. Everybody was talking about Mo Ali and this situation you can't handle. In fact, situation I cannot handle became the catchphrase of the year. It was the phrase of the year. Situation I can't handle. It became the catchphrase of the year. It was trending. Everybody was talking about it because Augustina Gray and I was caught up in it too because I deployed my criminal justice degree. I told y'all, what are you causing me? I told y'all they gave a blackmailing Mo Ali. Did I not say it? I said it. They said, "Oh, Pedro, you be insensitive to the late guy, and your friend sleep with the late guy, and you want to deny the pregnancy. Now we get there. You calling the guy. You said the guy is blackmailing Mo Ali, and blah blah." I told you, I said this pregnancy here might not even be for the Mo Ali, or if she is pregnant, and that she's up to schemes. I told y'all. All of y'all said I was lying. I was defending my friend Mo Ali, and I was insensitive. I was this, I was that. You all said that my criminal justice training, I was deploying. So, now, Mo Ali did not only do 1 DNA test, they did 3 DNA tests. 3. I knew about all the DNA. But we were not talking. We said, let's finish all. The last DNA, you know what Mo Ali did? Mo Ali went and did 2 DNA first, quietly. In America, 2 DNA, collected the specimen, sent it to America, did the 2 DNA. Then the day after the 2 DNA said, Mo Ali, there is 0.00% chance that Mo Ali is the father of the child. Then Mo Ali said, okay, then now, say I know the two DNA tests have shown that I am not the father. Let me take her sister, and the baby will go to Jamali Diagnostic Facility at EOW Junction. Government, that's the best diagnostic facility in the country, period. They're the best. They went to Jamali, they collected the specimen, they did the DNA. That DNA also said 0.00%. The paternity test came by 0.00. Mo Ali could not be, not even 0.1%, 0.00. I said nothing. Mo Ali has absolutely nothing to do with the child. So, after that DNA test, the other two DNA tests done in America, they say, yeah, Mo Ali is not the father of the child. So we were planning. Mo, my man, when we release the thing, Mo said, my man, let's hold on here, we'll release the 3 DNA test results. So that 3, that I want DNA, 3, 2 was done, 2 DNA tests were done in America, and 1 was done in Liberia. And all 3 of them say the exact same thing. Why? Augustina Gray, just so you know, for full disclosure, Augustina Gray is a seditious.
Yeah.
A proud seditious. In fact, the morning I posted a picture of her wearing one of her CDC, wearing her CDC t-shirt. So, could it be that Augustina Gray was put up to this sinister clandestine scheme to try to besmirch and destroy Mo Ali politically? Could it be that she was paid to do so? Could it be? Now, all the defenders of Augustina Gray, where are you? We need to hear from you, because DNA test results have shown that Mo Ali could not possibly be the father of the child. Now, for the innocent child, we're sorry for the child. And we're sorry for the child because the child is in. I'm trying to see whether we can speak with Mo Ali on this issue briefly. I'm calling him. We want to see whether we can speak to him on this matter. So we are all sorry for the innocent child. The child is not to be blamed. When she was playing her games, the child was not involved. But this was done. My suspicion is to try to destroy Mo Ali. So, and we have to discuss this. My man, the baby not even nothing like Mo. The baby complexion, not even nothing like Mo Ali. Mo Ali is mixed. Mo Ali got Pakistani blood in him. You see the baby, all Mo Ali children there looking like Mo Ali. They all baby nothing. The baby, that dark baby, the baby black. But some people have already started mentioning some possible suspects who might be the father. One of the suspects is a journalist working at a certain radio station who does a certain talk show, who works with her at that same radio station. The journalist, his name is his initial, JJ. JJ, if you know what I mean by JJ. So the journalist, his initial, JJ, according to what we are hearing, but we are still investigating. We're told that journalist might be a suspect. He might be the father of the child. The journalist, his name is JJ. JJ. If I say JJ is enough, I don't get ratio. But on a serious note, could she have been put up to this? Who is the baby? Who is the baby's father? Now that is $1 million question. So all that thing she did, recording Mo Ali and doing this and doing that, and that was all planned. It was premeditated. It was all planned. It was a sinister, clandestine plan to destroy Mo Ali politically. And for a period of time, it did. It really did embarrass him. It really, really did embarrass him. So we want to know. So Mo Ali, if you're listening, call. We want to speak to you. So
yeah, I'm trying to get to him also. I don't know. I'm trying to get to him. I'm calling his number this morning.
We want to hear from Mo Ali about this. Mo Ali is the father of several beautiful girls. Do you know Mo Ali has all girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do
Yes,
you know
we
that?
have Representative Yeke with us now this morning. General, good morning. Good morning, General.
Hello?
Good morning, General.
Hello?
General,
You
good
know
morning.
he's on the show, Baka. Did you tell him he's on the show?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, General.
It's bad. He has to call from a better line.
Okay, let me
Yaga
see.
connection is bad, Baka. He has to call from a better location. Yeah. So we want to speak with Senator Dillon. We want to speak with Mo Ali. Now there's a situation again at Water and Sewer, a corruption scandal. It's currently being investigated by the LACC. Some $1.5 million. Duana Kamara, the water and sewer boss, who was suspended some time ago. Look, this guy always in corruption. Duana Kamara, the managing director of water and sewer, is currently under LACC investigation for allegedly swindling water and sewer out of $1.5 million, which was a portion of funds set aside to purchase chemicals, that they use to purify the water. Yeah, water purification chemicals. So Duana Kamara has denied it. Of course, I reached out to him to get his side of the story before we went public with the story, and he said it was a lie. I said, fine, since it's a lie, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna publish the story, and we did that yesterday. And we want to tell you, water and sewer is back in the news for all the wrong reasons as usual. The managing director and a number of and a coterie of his deputies are currently under an LACC investigation. Investigation for allegedly
Hello.
Good
1.5
morning,
million.
General.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, please, who's there? Over back.
General, it's Baka and Kamara from the show. I asked you, I was going to call you.
Oh, Baga, over back. Go ahead. You want me to get up?
All
Yeah,
right,
go.
please be careful.
Chickens on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be careful how
first I say you have to be careful on the bago.
When I want nothing to happen to you.
I'm trying to general, not hearing him, man.
Okay, General, then when you get it, you call back.
Yeah, I'll call you, sir. I'll call you back.
Good. Dang, when I want nothing to happen to him. Yeah, we want nothing to happen to him. Yeah, but seriously, on a serious note, on a very serious note, water and sewer is just a polluted place. I mean, every other time there's a corruption scandal at water and sewer. Every other time. It is just sad. Duana Kamara is back in the news, $1.5 million. And of course, nothing is going to happen, okay? They're going to do hush-hush. He's protected by the right people, and he's going to go scot-free. So that's what happens there. But we're going to open the phone lines, while we wait for Yeke to call in. We want to hear from our people on these issues that we're discussing this morning. As I said, Stanton Weatherspoon has offered to appear on the show next week to address himself to the claims that were made by his co-panelists who resigned. Claims that their honorarium or the little stipend he was giving them, he had discontinued as far back as last year. And the second claim is that he fired Tumaling and Pete Biden, which prompted Ben Senvi and Kev Hassan to eventually leave with them in solidarity with them. So we're going to be speaking with him. He will come on the show next week, as he said. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for Representative Colbert to call in and tell us what really prompted his outrage yesterday, he was furious. I saw the video, and it made for quite a handsome, pretty effective comic relief. But yes, Yeka was pretty hurt. The House of Representatives yesterday voted to pass the budget, and so that's something that really pissed him off. But Baga, let's go to the lines and take some calls. I want to hear from the members of the public. What do you make of this situation? Well, I couldn't think of a better, more
the water and sewer issue. In 2022, the employees went 3 months without pay. Now, in 2023, according to them, all in all, they have gone roughly about 7 months without pay. So I don't know what Dwana Kamara is doing that his employees will go 7 months without pay. As we speak now, I'm receiving messages from employees at the water and sewer, and they are letting us know that they have gone 7 months without pay. So Honorable Yeka Koluba is trying to call back, and somebody saying I'm going to address our guest with that's how they made love for people to call him General. So that's why I'm calling him General. Honorable, good morning, welcome. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to reconnect with him. That's how the Honorable love for people to call him General. So if you see me calling him General, it doesn't mean anything. So I'm trying to reconnect with him.
General,
okay, General, good morning. Welcome to the Costa Show.
Morning, General. Morning, say morning to the big General.
Morning, General.
Morning. Let me take the time to say good morning, and let me take the time to say to the Liberian people that the opposition will carry the victory 2023. But the big General, I'm down on my knee. You don't stop discussing one another. I beg you. When somebody calls you, let me know. I don't want to call them for you. I beg you, I hold your phone.
I hear you, my brother.
So we can defeat this man, because they kind of money the General. If we don't hold together, it'll be difficult for us.
Thank you. I agree with you, my brother. I agree with you. And thank you for your efforts.
I'm begging you on my knee. I'm begging you. Somebody please just let me know something good for you. And I'm going to say the same thing to the people.
Ask him whether he can hear me.
So you can hear Costa good, right, General?
No, if you parle, il est la main to Jamaica Resort. And the reason why if you not any good.
I hear him.
Okay, so Costa said he agree with you on that about
holding together,
attacking each other. For a very long time, Costa stopped attacking people. So here on the Costa Show, we are no longer attacking anybody in the opposition.
Yeah, so sometimes people can provoke people, but we need to let it go for the sake of the Liberian people.
Okay,
so now, General, the budget yesterday, you guys passed the budget. Tell a little bit, and we saw you. There was some action display yesterday in the house there. What impulsed you to do that?
Let me say to you, Baka and General Costa. Before the budget could come to the house, we went as opposition lawmaker, some opposition lawmaker and some independent lawmaker from different political parties. We have meetings that we will not let the budget pass, because the budget is not in the interest of the Liberian people. The budget is in the interest of individuals, especially the president, to enrich himself so he can use the Liberian resources for him to be re-elected. So we had a meeting and even created a chat room. But at the end of the day, we got into that place yesterday. I mean, the thing was too embarrassing. There was no opposition anymore. When we look around, Swakoko and myself, we couldn't get any support. Now we just decided to disrupt the whole thing yesterday. We didn't succeed because the number took the day. In the house, it's about the number. The number took the day. Swakoko abstained from the voting. I voted against it. I was the only person that voted against it. And I think in my mind, the opposition did not do well for the Liberian people. We were deceitful yesterday to the Liberian people. I don't think it should be so. And General Costa, let me say this for you to understand. If we have to campaign for our political leaders, we will not campaign for representatives that deceive the opposition. I will not do that. Yes. If people get angry, you get angry. You can be opposition, you let us down. We will not campaign for you. I will not be in the business to do it, because when you come back, you will do the same thing. The monkey cannot leave a black in the air.
Yes. Tell him I agree with him, Walker. Tell him I agree with him.
I agree with you on that. So he's not going to campaign for any lawmaker that is not working in the interest of the Liberian people. So, Honorable Yeke, what next? Because the budget have already passed, and you said there have been a lot of money placed in that budget for the government to campaign with it. What next? What next are you guys going to do?
Well, Swakoko and myself, I decided to live with the Senate wing, because the Senate is more mature than us. To live with the senator for the budget to not pass. Because even in the budget yesterday, you saw a lawmaker from Bon County say money was allocated to a clinic that does not exist. That means in my mind, the budget has lost its value, and the budget shouldn't have been passed yesterday. Without utterance for a lawmaker admitting that the budget is not correct. He admitted yesterday that budget is not in the interest of the Liberian people. We just place money in the budget for us to go for it to enrich ourselves, and that's what we are doing. I owe no apology for it. I'm not going to take my statement back.
I know sometimes you become frustrated that your voice is not giving ear to, but the speaker in Buffer Chimo. Buffer Chimo spoke critically against Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, and he's doing the same thing that he was speaking against back then. How you look at that, General?
Waka, don't spoil the station name, man. They buy you new phone, granting that they tell you slept. Not because you should marry phone woman. Maybe you slept on the phone. Don't do that, man. No. I'm getting nothing from the phone. Waka married 2 years. We agree for you to marry 2. Don't make it 4 yet.
General, you getting me now? Hello?
Yeah, your phone bad, man, Waka. Okay. I'm not getting too clear.
Okay, so you getting me now, General?
Yeah, I get you now.
Okay, I'm asking. Yesterday or a few years ago, Senator, the Speaker Buffer Chimo spoke against some of these things that he's doing now, and the citizens are celebrating it. You, as a lawmaker, you normally come up with situation that shouldn't be accepted by him as a speaker, but he's taking it because he in bed with the president and other folks in government. What are your take on that? Because the speaker is doing things just because he wants to look good in the eyes of President. We are.
Gaga, before the budget came, we have meeting with the speaker. We were decided for the budget to not pass. We have meeting with the speaker, and the speaker said he was going to get back to us. Look, this speaker has become the biggest disappointment in this country, as compared to the 54. When it comes to anything that Ambassador we are bring, and the speaker do not have any dissenting view on it. Everything, whether that's something best we put in the plastic best, the speaker will endorse it. So we cannot depend on the speaker. Or I thought in my mind, the opposition lawmakers are going to stand up. If we're going to be even fast to stand up yesterday, the budget are not going to be passed. But we had a number one went for the meeting. We had a number one created the chat room. But when it came to actual last, the meeting we went to, we couldn't get a number. So it was very frustrating yesterday. So some of the things you saw me saying, I was saying it all of frustration.
Of course.
I was saying it all of frustration, and I really spoke all of frustration. I got broken down yesterday with the attitude of some of our colleagues.
Ask him about that comment. I really provoked him that he was going back and forth with him. Who's
the lawmaker that provoke you? Like you have to say the man be everything, all that in general.
But general, you know, when somebody call you rebel, you say killer. You gotta behave like killer. That's why I told you, I say you the biggest thing. The big guy. You say I man the guy. So when you come to and get you one woman, you couldn't stay.
Oh my God, I'm laughing about it. Look, but tell the general.
You didn't come on the show, man, because the phone very bad.
So we can.
I really want to get in the general, so you need to find time. Come on the show.
Yeah.
General, we can have you tomorrow.
We can tell him we can.
Yeah, what hour tomorrow?
Next, yeah. Tomorrow. Tell him tomorrow we're sending the video link.
By 11 o'clock.
I will be available tomorrow. Give me a reminder in the morning. I'll be available tomorrow.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, very good. We don't want to get in the general when we're talking.
Okay.
Yes. Right. So tomorrow, General Yeke Koluba will come on live. We'll send a video link. He will be in studio. But I just want to say this to you, Representative Koluba. I salute you. I respect you. You are a man, a real man. Look, let me tell you something about Yeke. When Yeke say you and him together, you're together. When you and Yeke go and play and say they fight we're going for, this is the way we're going. You can go lay down and sleep. Yeke will not change his mind. Yeke will go. Even you and him not talk again. The fact that you and him both had agreed that this is the way we are going. Go and sleep. You don't got to call him to be say, Yeke, are we still on the same page? He's on the same page with you. That is who Yeke is. He's a man of principle. Why he was so angry yesterday was justifiable, because some of those guys, they had planned, they had agreed that this is the position they were going to take. And what did they do? They called themselves opposition people, and they went in a different direction. That was wrong. And so Yeke will salute you. You heard him say that now he's reaching out to some senators because the Senate is more mature than the House. Representative Kolba said it himself. The Senate is more mature and the number is smaller there. It's easier to deal to reach out and build consensus and stuff like that than in the House. The House, there's 73 of them. 73 or 74. But so we want to salute you, Representative Koluba, and we look forward to having you on the show tomorrow. Say what you want to say about Yeke, but Yeke is a man that stands for what he believes in. He stands for what he believes in. You can have all your disagreement with him, but when Yeke say this is the way we're going, this is the way we're going. And to see our guys, let me tell you something. These CDC guys have put a lot of money in that budget for themselves for the elections.
Yeah.
A lot of money. They are going to be financing their elections through the budget. Through the budget, their campaign. Their campaign will be financed through the budget. Legislative campaigns, the presidential campaign, they're going to be financing it through the budget. But tomorrow we're going to have Yeke on live in studio. We're going to send him the video link. Make sure we do that at 11 a.m. Liberian time tomorrow morning. Send him the video link. Well, you'll get in touch with him before then. And we'll send him the link so that we can have him on 11 a.m. sharp tomorrow. But we're going to go to the phone lines now and take some calls. You heard Representative Koluba there. He's angry. He's hurt, as we all should be. That yesterday the budget was horribly passed. Even though the budget was not a good budget, or it's not a good budget, it is not in the interest of the people. It's going to make a lot of people wealthy. It's going to give a lot of people their campaign money. Why should we be paying for campaign for lawmakers? Lawmakers that are not in our interest. We finance their campaigns through the budget. We're putting, somebody told me that Representative Moima Briggs of Bon County. In fact, I have Moima's number here. We're going to call her. She said yesterday that in the session that a certain a clinic that is supposed to be existing in Bon County is in the budget. And according to what I'm told, Moima Briggs said that clinic does not exist. You see how they can eat the money? They put money in the budget for things that do not exist, and then they collect the money on the tail end. That's what they do. They use the budget to carry out corruption. They put money in the budget, 200,000, 300,000 for clinics, for projects that do not exist. That is how the government manages to compromise lawmakers. They manage to compromise lawmakers by doing that. Moima is my Pele sister from Bon County. I'm going to reach out to Moima right now, and we're going to ask her to speak to this. I'm messaging her. We want to talk to her. We want to speak with you on the show this morning. I'm literally writing her about your claim yesterday in the House chambers on the budget. Okay, on the budget. All right. On the non-existent, that would be the word, on the non-existent clinic allotment. Good, in the budget. Very good. Very good. All right. So I just messaged her, Bwagai. I'm going to send her number to you. But the thing about you, Bwagai, when you call people, I can hear the people. Why y'all do me like that?
I don't know, because
your face acting them, man.
Hear them and some colors can hear you. I don't know what's the problem.
No, I got a face acting them, man. Your call out, man. That ain't man face acting. Because when people call, the people I can hear, yeah. So I'm going to send her number to you too. I want you to call her. Her WhatsApp seems to be off at the moment, but see whether you can call her direct. But before you pour on air, tell her first, brother. Make sure she's aware before when she agrees, before you put her on the show. In the meantime, let's take some calls. Get George to come sit there. Let's take some calls while you reach out to her. Do that. Good. So let's take some calls there. George.
All right. 0770-102-102-886-010-383. 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624171. So place your calls now, and you will be live with us on the show. I'm trying to get to her. Please come. Take.
We are also told that Augustina Gray is related to Akaros Gray. That's what we are told. Could it be that Akaros Gray might have put Augustina Gray up to this shenanigan to try to embarrass and possibly politically destroy Mo Ali? It's possible. Being related to Akaros Gray and all, and being a seditious. I mean, they clearly have motive. Mo Ali is a very powerful voice in the country. So they have motive, powerful opposition voice. George, let's take some calls while Baga is trying to reach out to Representative Mohamed Briggs.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. This is Sunshine calling for DC.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. You're letting George Weah come down with this budget to go out with a bang. He came in with a bang. He's going out with a bang. Now, Costa, you all are doing well. The citizens now need to, this is do or die. The citizens now need to assemble to the Capitol and make sure that budget is not passed. I can't believe this budget will pass. Y'all got to do something, because you know what? Everybody in the diaspora, after this year, if y'all make that man president again, we are done. We're going to impose our own sanction on our own people. Y'all don't let this budget pass, please. Y'all need to go and fight for yourself. This is so frustrating. Go and you got children, your life, man. You're going to fight for yourself. This 7 million shouldn't pass. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very, very much. You do have a point, but that's not likely. Thank you very much. Somebody just sent me something. Yeah, this is Augustina Gray and Akaros Gray. I'm going to post the picture here. Augustina Gray is sitting right here with Akaros Moses Gray. Folks, there they are. Who do you see there, folks? Akaros Gray and his cousin Augustina Gray. This is the photo. Somebody just sent it to me. Augustina Gray and Akaros Gray, the girl who lied on Mo Ali. She's cousins with Akaros. She's Akaros' cousin, and she is a seditious. So you see the connection? You see the connection? Let's take some calls.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, George. Good morning, leaders. Good morning to our many listeners. Martina Konatia, Costa Princess, soon to be Senator Daughter in the land this morning.
Welcome to the program.
Quickly to the issue about Mo Ali and his baby mama. Hey, ex, I want to say this. Lesson learned for all the opposition leaders. Even if you're part of opposition, some of us, we are careful, we have limited our social life because we know we are dealing with a very irresponsible government. Early time, we were critical on the government, but my boyfriend back then was a strong Unity Party partisan. And one day he never think about blackmailing me. But this Jawia regime, I dare you, you cannot be critical against the government. You get relationship in the government, they will disgrace you. That's how irresponsible the people are. I hope Mo Ali learn his lesson. And to the budget issue, I just want to say thanks to Honorable Yeke Koluba. I always say it on the show, people can bear me witness, that I will campaign against opposition lawmaker in our house. Only one person I get that I will campaign for, which is Honorable Yeke Koluba. The rest are going to advocate for them to be kicked out. Some of them speaking now because they know election period is right here, but they never speak from the beginning. That's how they behave. When they believe that time for election, the people they need, the people vote, they will act like they are the best person who can advocate. And I want to say this to Liberian people. The people who advocating for them, that's the work there of lawmaker. Lawmaker not supposed to be hospital or rules. Lawmakers are supposed to advocate for the right thing to be done for their citizens and their country. Thanks for having me on the line this morning.
Thank you, Martina. Another picture of Augustina Gray and Akaros Gray, her cousin. There you go. That's Augustina Gray and her cousin Akaros Gray. You can even see the resemblance. You see that? Yeah? And Akaos Gray and Mo Ali are buddies. They went to school together. Yeah, and you would think that you would not expect that he would be involved in such a thing as sinister as trying to destroy his buddy. But of course, as politics for you, for some people, there's nothing they would not do. There's no extent they would not travel to try to destroy you and put you down. Let's take some calls then.
Okay, so I tried reaching out to the lawmaker, but her line is off. Her phone is off, so
yeah,
there's no way.
She's gonna see my message. But tomorrow we'll have Honorable Kolba in studio. So let's take some calls then. All
right, let's take this person on this line. Good morning.
Good morning. This is BK from the Netherlands.
Welcome.
Thanks. Baka, thanks. Costa, good morning. I listened to Representative Brish yesterday, and she claimed about a non-existent clinic which budget was allocated for. But the funny thing is that she knew all of that, yet she voted yesterday for the same budget. She never stood up with Yeke Koluba and his colleague that were kicking against the budget. There's some hypocrisy here on her part. She knew everything that was going on. She knew what was wrong with the budget. She knew the money for a clinic that is not existing. Yet she sat there. That woman cannot be trusted. She can't be trusted. That's a hypocrisy on her part, because she could have stood up with Yeke and Swakoko Koli yesterday to make sure that that budget did not be passed by the House. Thank you for giving me the time.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's take another person from this line. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Welcome. Your name is joining us from. Your line is low.
Why that wasn't low?
No, your line is very, very low, my brother. I don't know what's happening to that line. But let's take somebody from this call here. Let me say the line. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, your name is joining us from.
This is David Etakowa. I'm calling from Oslo in Norway.
Welcome.
Yeah, I want to just say, Costa and Yeke Koluba, you guys are so the fearlessness in defense of the truth in this country is very important for the Liberian people. And I just want to encourage you guys that no turning around. Once you keep to do the best for the Liberian people, you will always be on the top of issues. Concerning Stanton, I think the best thing you did, Costa, was you show your maturity in terms of trying to judge people. It's not just one-sided. And I think you give your ears not just to one side, because people if I started claiming that he's your best friend, so you don't want to talk about it. So the best thing you have done, which other people have not done, is getting in touch with Stanton and then trying to hear from him what the actual case is like.
Okay. Thank you so much. We taking a lot of calls this morning. So the phone lines are open 0770-102-102 86 01038 555 102 Those in the diaspora can call on the WhatsApp number. That's +231 888 624171. So we are still
let's take some calls then, okay?
All right, let's take this person. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Bwaka.
Yeah,
my name Darius Sorry from Zambia. I want to talk to the Mo Ali issue. Look at people like Mo Ali. If you can look at that little small girl, even though she just passed her own age, she just reached 18 to 19. But men like Mo Ali, I'm thinking you are almost like 40 or you are in your 40. If you can go look at that kind of little girl, where she can be your daughter. If you can go look at her and sleep with her, there is nothing for people to can say, oh, they get, oh, she lying for them. But for me, Mo Ali, good for you, because you don't have no right to go sleep with.
All right, thank you so much. That's they'll take another person from this line here. We're taking your calls as it. Let me see.
Amen.
All right, let's.
It's not on her age. Eh? She may
They
be
get
younger
on
than Mo Ali, but she's not on her age.
Good morning.
What you got leg at?
Hello?
Yeah, your name is
You're
Jonas
not
from.
on her age?
Yeah, I'm calling from Indiana.
Welcome.
Okay, my reason for call this morning is in support of Latina Konate. Those lawmakers who are not in favor of the opposition and keep voting against the fake budget should not be eligible for re-election. They are just as scammer as the ruling party is. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. That would take another person. That's your view. So open the phone line. Make your contribution on the show. 0770-102-102-886 0103-8355 102
Representative Briggs just saw my message and she just replied me. And she said she just saw my message. So perhaps she wants to speak, perhaps she doesn't. But she just replied me that she saw my message. So we'll see whether she wants to speak to this matter. But I'm told she also voted for the budget, to pass the budget. How do you reconcile that? That's what somebody's saying, that she voted to pass the budget. If you believe that the budget was not correct, that there were things there that didn't exist, and you voted to pass the budget, I don't know. So yeah. So but let's take some more calls there, Baka. Let's take some more calls there. Let's hear as many of our people as possible.
Yeah.
And I just posted the pictures of Augustina Gray and her cousin Akaros Gray. So you can go see the pictures on Facebook. Augustina Gray and her cousin Akaros Gray. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? That is what I posted on my page. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Augustina Gray and Akaros Gray. And the guy is in last name. Oh, that is it. But we need to find the father of the child. But let's take some call. The child has emotional damage. You know they call emotional damage.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much for the show. You know, the budget passing by the House of Representatives is not strange to us. Because the $1 million drugs are in the country, the American folk tasted that drugs until that drugs, according to them, was fine. So they couldn't have money to run their campaign. So what they have to do now, to increase the budget so they can divide it among the representatives and the senator. That budget will pay in the Senate, forget it. It will pay in the Senate. Because money has already been drafted to the people, so they're going to pass it. So let's get West Side and unite the opposition, how they can keep them out of the leadership. Thank you.
Let me just say this to you. Anybody who call here and want to play righteous, talking about they get a small, they get a small, they get. Any woman that passed 18 years old, that woman, the legal age is 18. But how old is Augustina Gray? I think she's in her 20s, right? Early 20s?
Yeah, 21 or 22.
There, you can't talk about leg hair, that leg hair there. What's wrong with you? You never see 22-year-old girl before, 20-year-old girl before your heart cut. Before you want to play righteous here, can't talk about that leg hair. That's not leg hair. That woman, she's 22 years old, that woman. The girl who can play Nafo, she playing stars, she playing two-hand game. She was with more Ali, was with different person. The guy want to say, hey, Nisha JJ. Hey, you can't talk about that small leg hair. That small leg hair, go play with that guy. She was now your conga head. He's always a little more. He's always a little more. She recorded more. Y'all better wait about what more doing small leg getting small leg. That small leg getting. Go try, you will see. What should do to you? But I let go take call ya. Now look at a man again for that one. The leg have been rocking you later now you be sleeping. They gotta wait water on you to wake up. Good
morning, welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, man.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, I'm calling from Banasville.
Okay, welcome. You are live on the Costa Show.
Anyway, thank you very much, Costa. The other day I want to speak on the Stanton case first. The other day I listened to Costa when you brought in Pennsylvania and other guys.
I was thinking as if Costa Show supposed to reach out to the other, folks to yell aside. And he did extremely well by reaching out to Stanton. And I think we will expect Stanton next week, as he said, he will come and we'll get both sides and we'll make it.
Okay, sorry.
My brother, we are very, very sorry. We are very, very sorry. But hey, a 22-year-old woman, she's a woman. When you're 22 years old, you are a woman. Yeah, you are a woman. She's not a little girl. She's 22 years old. She may look small in the body, but she's a woman. She's 22 years old. People getting married at 22. People getting married at 20. Okay? She's old. So they're not small girl. Y'all stop acting with leg hair. Yeah. Let's take some calls there. That man, they ain't go try it. A bucket of water with a waste on you.
Yeah, hello. Good morning, Boaka, and good morning to Henry Pedro Costa, and good morning to two people of Mama Liberia. My name is Aliu Masalan Keita. I'm calling from Pinsville City.
Good morning.
Where your life?
Okay, thank you. My first, I do kudo to Mr. Yeke Koluba, Honorable Yeke Koluba. You have been advocating for we Liberian people and for the betterment, and that is the only best thing lawmakers should do for the people, and they are there to represent us. And Yeke Koluba been doing that and been representing for all Liberians. But all the belligerent people, they are in a house. We are playing. We will do everything to take all of them from the October election. We will vote all of them out on this place because they are not there for the interest for the ordinary people.
Okay.
And what I'm telling you about Mo Ali issue is that Mo Ali and my question here is that when they have been discovered that the child, because the DNA tests have been done already, when that child is now for Mo Ali and the damaging the character damaging that woman has caused for Mo Ali, and there's the law for that woman to be sued by Mo Ali, all the humiliation and the damaging character has done for Mo Ali, and Mo Ali can sue her for that. Yeah, that's my question.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, but I agree with you, but Mo Ali will not sue her. The young lady will not be sued by Mo Ali. We saw the best. Mo Ali is even considering adopting the baby, and I think I support that decision. Mo Ali should adopt the baby. The baby needs a father. The baby, thank God the baby young said, if that baby were old enough, that baby will suffer emotional damage. You know what I call emotional damage, guy? The baby is young and is unaware of what is going on. But if that little boy was was conscious of what's going on, he will suffer emotional damage by what is going on. But we thank God. So Mo Ali is considering adopting the boy. He's considering doing that. And somebody talking about Mo Ali married. Mo Ali is not a married man. He is not a married man. Eh? So don't talk about the man married cheating. Somebody let to play this self-righteous business here. Tell them like I like Christian Code. Mo Ali is not married, yeah? He is not married. He is an unmarried man, a respectable unmarried man. It doesn't matter how old he is and how old she is, but she was mature enough. She is a woman. She's not a little girl. In fact, calling her a little girl is actually disrespectful. Don't call her a little girl. 22-year-old woman is a little girl. She is not a little girl. All right. So what my sister said, Fatuna Zina Brown. You say we want to adopt the baby? Tell me now, says what do we do? Should we not adopt the baby or should we adopt the baby? Yeah. What should we do? Okay, my man Stevie Johnson said we'd like to know the real father before we do adoption. Okay, then we gotta do DNA test. And the first person I recommend to collect his specimen is the journalist that goes by the Ninja JJ. So we're gonna collect JJ's specimen before we'll send it to the. I will pay for our DNA test. I will pay. Yeah. We need to do DNA test before we move. So yeah, I agree with you. We should know that we should establish the paternity of the child before we consider doing adoption. So let's do that. Huh? We'll know the child part first. Then we can adopt the child. Yeah. My sister Fatuna Zina Brown, who talking, she will help us to support that baby. She know that one already. So we'll support that baby. But we need to know the baby part. We are entitled to know the baby part first. So I rise to nominate or to suggest that we begin the DNA, and the first candidate for DNA to be the journalist whose initials begin with or are JJ, the letters JJ, from a certain media institution where the young lady works. JJ. Let's take some calls. Let's take some calls. That's my nomination, or that's my recommendation. I will pay for the first DNA test. Yeah, JJ. So that JJ will come and collect a DNA specimen. Will come and swiping. Yeah, take it all. Carry it. But boy, how you know that you don't feel anything else? Boy, how you just that's all your Are you in
No.
the test?
Is that?
Are you Are you influenced with JJ?
So now we are trying to find out who's the father now. We can call anybody to but yeah, we just have to know who's the father, because what they did to Mo Ali wasn't okay at all.
It was not okay.
They wanted to score a political goal, so that's what they did. And you see now things are turned around.
Yeah. Yeah. So we demand to know who is the father. I recommend JJ be the first candidate in line. Let's go take some calls. JJ. Me, I'm not calling you. I don't call initials. JJ. Let's go take some calls.
Let's take some calls.
I saw somebody tell JJ was here listening. By the time I saw JJ pop up on the feed, I know JJ Junior calling already. But let's take some calls.
Yeah, we stay anticipating your calls.
I remember, when was that? A couple of years ago, a stupid story broke that I had a baby called Little David. You remember the Little David story? You remember? You remember? A couple of years ago, they came out with a story that I had fathered a baby who was now a boy, a teen. He was a boy. I think 5 years old or something like that, just well over a toddler. And that this baby was called Little David. And they were going all over the place trying to make it look like I was such a terrible person. And I left Little David with my Little David. Look, that they were funny. They took the little child picture and they were running around with it. Little David, they said, Costa baby. Look, to be honest, I wish I had more than one kid, you know what I mean? But I don't. I have one son. I want to have more babies, more children. But I would never knowingly abandon a child. Never. And if any woman that was ever with me and became pregnant for me, or if she believes that she was pregnant for me, and she did not tell me, and later on I find out that she has my baby, I would go for my baby. I would not leave my baby out. I would go for my baby. If I hear say you get child, and that child could possibly be my child. Me, I'm going for DNA. I'm going to demand DNA. I will not leave my baby out. There was so many people away from that. I will not leave my baby out. I got one child, Pedro Costa Jr. I want more. The man spoiled. The only child syndrome. He thinks that the whole world revolves around him. So when you get one child, you gotta get more, because the one child can feed her. You know, one child they can be that kind of way. They can yeah. So I want more. So that Pedro can no longer.
For me, until I can hear from my boy JJ, I think JJ is innocent. So let's hear from. It is
and I said JJ is guilty. JJ is innocent until proven guilty. That's why I say we must do the DNA. Exactly. Let's do the Representative Brick says that she does not want to come on now. But I'm told that she raised the issue, but she eventually voted for the budget. That is a contradiction. It's a classic textbook contradiction. If you say you suspect that there is a certain clinic, there is an allotment for a certain clinic, supposedly located in Bond County, and said clinic does not exist, why would you then go and vote for a budget that has a clinic in it that does not exist, or that has an allotment in it for a clinic that does not exist? I mean, that is a contradiction. But I'm sure my parent sister will not come on because I'm going to have to ask her that question. Why did you then vote for the budget when you were so peeved that the budget was crooked? Voting for the budget makes no sense. But yeah, so we're gonna go back to the phone lines and take some calls. So my people, if you know any woman with whom I had intimate romantic relations, and that woman has a child that looks kind of like me, and please come forward and let me know so I can make sure I can order code to do DNA to clean my child. So never leave them behind. Let me tell you a story. I'm going to share with you all a remarkable story. How many of you know Jeff Bezos? Jeff Bezos is the founder of Amazon. And some of you think the only thing that Amazon does is they're a big online or e-commerce company. You're wrong. Amazon controls what? Well over half of the cloud. This cloud market where people can store billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of all trillions of data. And Jeff Bezos is one of the world's richest men. He was the first guy to eclipse Bill Gates as the world's richest man. Jeff Bezos. I mean, this guy was worth at one point at his peak, well over $200 billion. Well over $200 billion. Now, Jeff Bezos became, of course, the first man whose net worth, reached the 200 billion mark. Jeff Bezos, his real father, listen to the story. Yes, they call it AWS. Yes, that's the company. AWS makes billions and billions. They dominate. They have a gigantic market share of the cloud market. They call it AWS. Yeah. So Jeff Bezos, his real father, listen to the story. His real father abandoned him. His real father abandoned him with his mother. When Bezos, when his mother was pregnant with him, the father abandoned the woman with the baby, and the woman would later give birth to the baby. And of course, she met this wonderful guy, Bezos. The Bezos name, you know what he is? He's Cuban. He's Cuban American. Bezos is not his father's it's not his biological father. The Bezos name is not his real name. The Bezos name is his stepfather's name, and his stepfather adopted him. A decent gentleman met this wonderful woman, he fell in love, she had the baby, and he adopted the baby. Later on, Jeff Bezos would go on to become a billionaire, and the real father would come along and start trying to beg Jeff Bezos to forgive him, because Jeff Bezos was now the richest man, or one of the richest men in the world. This man had the audacity to even go on national television to beg his son, who he abandoned with the mother, to come back to him, because his son was now a billionaire. So you see, never leave them behind. Never leave them behind. If you eat dry rare, let them eat dry rare with you, but never leave them behind. Any man that leaves a child knowingly, except you do not know, but when you are convinced that that child is your child and you leave them behind, I have no respect for you. I'm sorry, absolutely zero respect. I'm sorry. I don't. Never leave your child behind. Never. Never leave your child behind. So Jeff Bezos is on the list word today, and his father is a poor man who is grief-stricken for the rest of his life because he abandoned a child who will go on to create one of the biggest e-commerce platforms in the world, and one of the biggest cloud storage facility companies in the world. AWS, Amazon Website Services. I think that's what they call it. But hey, that is the story. Never leave them behind. Let's go to the phone lines and take some calls there. Let's see this.
I'll take some calls. 770.
Okay. This is a suspect too. We gotta do DNA with the man.
Another DNA.
They posted this picture on Valentine's Day. She said with her Val. They Val too. We need to do DNA. We need to do DNA with her Val. But then we need to look at the timeline. When did she start with the Val? You know, we need to find out. But let's go back to the phone lines. Never leave your child behind. Never leave your child. If I eat dry hair, they will eat dry hair with me. Yeah. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal's real father abandoned him. And Shaquille O'Neal's mother went on and married this incredible gentleman, Mr. O'Neal, who adopted Shaquille. And many years ago, Shaquille himself explained the story. And the mother said once that your real father is trying to get in touch with you. And Shaquille asked her, "Who's my real father? Are you kidding? I know my real father. I don't want to be bothered with somebody else. That man is an imposter." Shaquille O'Neal never bothered with the real father, because just because you donated the sperm or the semen that helped produce the baby does not make you a father. You are just a donor. You are an involuntary sperm donor. That's what you are. Involuntary. Because you did not voluntarily donate that semen or you did not want a baby. So you may be the donor, but there's a difference between donor and father. Yes. And there's a difference between father and daddy. When a child calls you daddy, you're good to go. When they just say father, daddy, there is a way when that child calls you daddy. Wait until you get there. You will experience it. When they say daddy, it does something to you. You can feel the butterflies in your stomach. Yeah? You can feel the butterfly in your stomach when your child says daddy. It's a totally different feeling, my man. It's a totally different feeling. When I say daddy or when I say mommy, I know daddy because I can relate to daddy. Even LeBron James does not know his father. And they've done several DNA tests. People have come along, I'm his father. They've done this test, and LeBron James does not know his father. But here is LeBron James. He's, if not the greatest that ever played the game of basketball. He's a billionaire, the first ever NBA player to become a billionaire while playing the game. It's super, super successful. Never leave your child behind. Never leave your child behind. You know, I like to see Patrick Mahomes' father. Patrick Mahomes. You know, those of you who watch football, Patrick Mahomes is one of the best quarterbacks in the NBA. In the NFL. And his father, he's a cool dude. I like to see the old man and his son. And that dude look at some kind of man in the Bible shop. But at the end of the day, his son and him, they're like this. They're tight. That is cool. Let's go back, brother. Let's take a few calls. So I hope my brothers will listen to this. Never leave your child behind. If you got any doubt that the child is your child, go do DNA, like what Mo Ali did. Mo Ali did the responsible thing. He did not disown the pregnancy. He had his doubts. He did not disown the pregnancy. I encourage Mo Ali. Every now and then I would say, Mo, when are we doing this DNA? My man, we'll do it. Finally, Mo did it. Did three different DNA tests at 3 different facilities. All of them said the exact same thing. He's not the father. Let's go back to the lines and take some calls then.
All right. 0770-102-102 886-0103 102-102. Let's take this person on the WhatsApp number. Sorry. You have to call back so we can put you through. Let's see. 0770-102-102 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Wakai. Good morning, Henry. My name is Jim Brato Jr. I'm calling from Atlantic City. Am I allowed to speak about the Stanton case? Because yesterday you and your boss were going.
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I speak on it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, great. So yeah, so I heard you guys were doing the debate yesterday, and Peabody, Tumale, and Ben, they came on Costa Show yesterday, on the day before yesterday, and then they were able to actually come out to tell the reason why they step out. But and I made a comment. I said, "Brother, you got a point." So when these guys were actually on Spoon TV, they were not just a panelist; they were a close friend to Stanton. So why now they are coming to actually tell the public that Stanton was kind of like micromanaging them, and even some people saying that Peabody said that they want to rebrand the show. But my point here is Stanton should come on the Costa Show. But I said Costa said he will not come. But I don't care what happened. I bet anybody 500 he's not coming on my show. So I said, but then let him come, because you can't listen to one side of the story. You got to come on your show to tell the public what really went on, because they will not come and demonize you on Costa Show and you remain mute. So that's my recommendation. Let Stanton come. I know you listen to Costa Show. Come and tell us so we can know the real story why the guy stepped aside.
All right, so
and have a great day.
Yeah, he will be coming over next week by the grace of God. Let's take another person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
My name is Conan Adams. I'm calling from New Jersey, USA. My brother Moko, Molly Mo. I'm speaking to my bad brother Mo. Forgive Augustina. Don't hold anything against her. Just let her be, and you move on. Like little child, not your enemy, Augustina's son. Tomorrow in the future, you better with a somewhere you get something. Remember that you got girls, children. So just let it be and move on. Now you're not situation anymore. You are representative. So get it in the back of your head.
Thank you.
I like that. She said no more situation.
Let's take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, I'm one man again. Because I don't know JJ for okay every situation. I can't hello because I'm small thing there. A situation I can't hello there because I know you got something home.
The man, I want to put JJ in the situation. He said JJ got something home. Let's do some more calls there. Okay, my brother. I will not put JJ. Let's do some calls. Oh my God. Yeah, the situation has been resolved. There's no longer a situation. The situation has been resolved. Let's take some calls there.
Some people say just look at the chat face and look at gray face.
Lebron people are saying God. Lebron people
They probably gray have some kind of connection, some has some way in a
sorry, I'm somewhere. Let's take a few calls.
07701.
Manya Ipo, Kasime Kamama.
Let me get this person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning. Nigeria.
Morning.
This is Musu. I'm calling from Silver Spring. I just want to say, the Stanton basically trying to divert everybody's attention from the meeting that we are here for our election. Stephen can come on and say when he clear his name. I think we should make Stephen basically our number one priority and forget on the main issue talking about our election. Stephen, whatever went down, we hear his friends saying, one way or other we face it. But Stephen will not be our number one concern. Let's pay attention to our election.
with a serious crossroad. Liberia is the only country we have. Some of us want to come home. So let's forget about all the tea and pay attention to our election. And thanks, Parker, for the good work you are doing. And thank you, my hero.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The village advisor to the Costa Show, Sekachipo. Sekachipo, good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Kamara, and good morning to my leader, Henry Petro Costa, all the way there in the U.S. And for the public, I am the religious advisor to the Costa Show, and I'm calling from Nicholas Stand this morning. Thank you, Bwaka. There were several topics you talk about, you touched out this morning about the budget and the Stanton issue, the resignation of the full panelists. That it drew my attention, so let me go to it. Bwaka, let me say this. I tried calling on that show that day, but I wasn't successful. Look, there is something when you look at somebody on their face and they are speaking the truth, sometimes you know it. I'm not judging them, their internal or part. What the guy inside there, I don't know. But what I perceive when I look at Kev's face that day, my brother, there was some political reason. They are being influenced. And we are in this country, we will know the motive, the reason they did it. That CDC people behind it. Kev Hassan came from CDC. So it's not strange. Even when you used to be on a spoon talk, my problem with the spoon man too was the whole show was about Joseph Boakai. There was nobody to represent the United Party. So that God beat them. So let the internal fight be there. I enjoy it. Thank you for the minute time.
All right.
We still
All right, let's take 2 more calls and we'll call it a day. Our time is up.
Okay, so we're still taking your call 0770-102-102-86. I'm trying to sing. All right, the phone lines are still open. Keep your calls coming in and you will be live with us on the show. 0770-102-102-86 0103835 102-102.
Oh, they said JJ got 7 No, I beg you, man. What? JJ a prolific breeder. 7 But okay, with a possible if child on the way. Possible if child. JJ got 7 Oh, and relying on my criminal justice training, then I can now say that the possibility of JJ being, the father has been increased by a little. Just on account of the fact that JJ is a prolific breeder. Yeah. 7 Well, let's take the last 2 calls. But JJ, that's small mail. 7 I ordered JJ got 7 listen, when you go to Nima County, Nima County, let me call on my Nima brother and sister and small. Nima County is one of the most, they are some of the most, most fertile. The Nimba women, the Nimba men, they are some of the most fertile people in the country. They can breed. Look, Nimba people, and they can breed healthy, strong babies. When you go to Nimba, you see one young man. You ask him, man, where are you? He said, man, he said, go and let to up. He said, Yama quarter yet. Say, go and let to up. How old are you? I'm 24-year-old. I got 70. How can I maybe 24-year-old? You get 70. Say, Nimba people. Now, Nimba, the children, they can be that penny like that. You see a children that passing all over the place. You see? Nimba, my man, Nimba County. Nimba will forever be the second largest in terms of the country now, with the second largest rise of Nimba people. What in the eating? I make a bit of all that. What is eating? What in Nimba people eating? I don't know what are they.
I know that is GB.
Maybe that is GB. Nimba, go to Nimba. You see one small boy, he got penetrated. Yeah, 25-year-old, he got 70. He said, yeah, that's my woman there. The other woman, that's my second woman. I got 8 children. Your woman got 8 children. You're not even 30-year-old in your age. So don't play with Nima. They are prolific breeders. But how many JJ not get connected with Nima, right? Roosevelt time, you Nima man, how many children you get? Roosevelt CDC man. That baby that CDC, that's CDC baby. But JJ said that CDC man. JJ the other day, JJ said he did opinion. He said he did a hair count on the street of Ganta, and Joey was winning the hair count. Something wrong with that boy. That boy is delusional. You never go post on Facebook. We just did a hair count in Ganta. The way he won't be playing in Ganta, like he said he did hair count in Ganta. The man said he did a hair count in Ganta. And of the hair count he did in Ganta, Joe was in the lead with 15 votes, and Joe Baga had 6, and I think Jeremiah Kuhn had 1 or 2. I said, hair count? You went to Ganta, a bustling, sprawling, bustling city like Ganta, and he did a hair count. Just to make Jawia low correct, he said he did hair count, and the people say they want Jawia. But Jawia, I didn't mean to, you know that? Ain't like June Double the other day, he said that biological song with Jawia.
Yeah, that was June Double sell.
Professor June Double. He said that a biological son with Jawia. In this role, don't tell me we've been hearing this story since Charlie King time. Until finally June Double said that meant that my son. But June Double is not well, he's sick. He's actually unwell, and we wish him speedy recovery. One time, some people reach out to me. They say, "We must raise more money for the puppy, so he can go to the hospital." I felt bad. I really felt bad. We didn't get to do it. Not that I didn't want to do it, but I felt bad. That to see that he's in a condition where people would reach out and say, that we should help him. So I really felt bad. Because Jones Dopo is one of our icons. He's one of our icons, right? That puppet made some iconic songs. His music was great. I mean, very poetic. Poetic, and very the lyrics were very poetic.
Sweet, now for go alone.
Power so yo, is what he said. He said power looking like crook, equator casa. Don't blame the play, you fall down, blame the play, you storm your toe. He said, the swamp behind your heart, I bring and get the BB fish. Now the big water far off. Hey,
yeah.
But why the man smile like that? Every song like Jawia. Why Jawia stupid like that? The man smile like that. That's the one I want to know.
They say we should do DNA on Jawia too. That's the only one.
Yeah, Jawia. I ain't want me to support you. The only way I'll support you, let's do DNA with you and Jones Double while Papa say anything. Yeah. If the DNA clear, then I will support your re-election. Jones Double. Papa ever said we've been here in the year that Jones Double that Jawia pa. Until finally Jones Double said that is song. So we're asking Jawia to do DNA, so we can do DNA with Jawia and Jones Double. The country deserves to know.
And Costa, the DNA we will send in America. We want like broad DNA, even though we want the result. We want the one from America.
And we'll raise the money on the Costa Show to do the DNA. Jawia and Jones Double. We want to know who Jawia real power is, because they say Jawia power in Tapia. But we never see women tap. You never see women tap a picture?
No.
I never see women tap a picture. So that type of could be a manufactured part. So he manufactured that paper. So we want to see tap a picture. First of all, we knew Jawia woman, piece of her ashes, but Jawia paper, we want to know the man our president. We deserve to know. Why June Double, that whole professor, is smart like that, then he's so stupid like that. All right, boy, I see you.
No, so probably
apparently, Joey now inherited the smartness. That only the other thing they inherited.
no. Musically, the man inherited.
Oh yes! Oh, I see. You see, the man power. Oh, I see where the love of music coming from. Oh,
Yeah.
you smart. You smart. I see why Joey like music. Because Papa is a musician. The Papa is a musician. But Joey, say small thing for your power, man. The men are wherever. Yeah, but I mean, you said you want to know. You want to know. I mean, if there's a question mark over your paternity, you want to lay that to rest. You want to know. Go to June Dopo while the papa still living. Go help the papa. You are going to do DNA. You know that for your own sake. You're not going to announce it. Just know. Okay, we'll see you, my people. We'll see you. Sweet Kasawali. And enough for go alone. You take it from me today, but I'm take it from you tomorrow. I like when I sing the song. We are your way. Sweet Kasawali. Or enough for go alone. Oh yeah. Mama, I see you. Bye bye.